Alright, so this is going to be my review of Young Avengers Volume 1, written by Alan Heinberg and artwork by Jim Cheung. Hope I'm saying that name right. Now, this pretty much follows the first volume, collects the first 6 issues. It's about $14.99, but I got this for about $5 at a bookstore because it was a discount sale. This is really good. I've always been a fan of Young Avengers, but I've never really owned anything Young Avengers. It's kind of weird, I know. But this story's really good. The first 6 issues pretty much tell you everything, and you gotta keep in mind, this is before we revealed a lot of things about the rest of the team, like that Asgardian, or as he's later called Wiccan, is really not. He's not Asgardian or godlike at all, or even a mutant. He is a mutant, but he is the son of Scarlet Witch. He is Wanda's child. And Hulkling, we don't know anything about him because it's later revealed that he is a Skrull-Kree hybrid. We don't know that until the Secret Invasion story arc. And the same goes for Patriot, who in the first few issues, he pretty much says that he got his blood transfusion from. He got his superpowers from his grandfather, Isaiah Bradley, the Black Captain America, which is pretty much a test subject for the original Captain America. That's a very big story, and that's really complicated to talk about as well. But it's later revealed in the comics that he, and this what really pissed me off, and a lot of other people did, is that it's later revealed that Eli Bradley didn't get a blood transfusion from his grandfather like he claimed. He was taking superhuman growth hormones similar to Mr. Hyde's formula. So, yeah, the only minority character is taking drugs, I know. And that was pretty pissed off. But they later changed it to say that he did get a blood transfusion from his grandfather, but we don't know that until later on in the story. And I gotta say, this is just really good, and yeah, but moving on to the story. Now, the story is, like I said, this pretty much follows the Young Avengers forming. They are just started out being led by Iron Lad, who is prepping them to fight Kang the Conqueror. Excuse me, had a brain fart there. Anyway, as we all know, Iron Lad is really actually... I don't really think I'm spoiling anything from telling you this, because this happened very long ago. This happened years ago, but, yeah, Iron Lad is actually a young Kang the Conqueror, and he's trying to change his fate with the aid of the Young Avengers. It's really good. I mean, the dialogue in here really feels like these kids really really don't know what they're doing, but they're just training themselves, you know, getting prepared to fight one of Marvel's greatest villains. And it's really cool. I mean, like I said, the dialogue is just really smart in here. It really feels like all these characters really know each other. And yeah, I know Hulkling and Wiccan are gay, and they are in a relationship, and they don't throw it in your face in this story. You don't really know that until later on in this comic book that they're gay. They hint at it. They really give you some hint. They really drop some hints, but you don't really find out that. Oh, you just really think it's just a close friendship, which I'm glad they kind of don't throw it in your face like DC does with what DC is doing right now. But that's another topic that I've covered in the past. But yeah, this is really good. I really enjoyed the friendship / relationship between Hulkling and Wiccan. It was really cool. I mean, Hulkling's just really fun, because he really thinks that the team is not prepared, but when the time comes, you know, you got to step up to the plate and, you know, fight it out. Eli is probably... The Patriot is my favorite character above all. He really thinks he's the leader of the team, and he really steps up his game when Kang finally arrives. And even he has the audacity to stand up to Steve Rogers and Iron Man, and it's a really cool scene where he just yanks off his mask and tells him, "I'm the grandson of the original Captain America, Isaiah Bradley." And he has some real disdain for Steve. I mean, later on they become friends, but right now, I mean, he thinks that his grandfather's legacy, just because he was black in World War II, because you got to remember, guys, there was a story called Captain America: Red, White, and Black, which told the story of this character named Isaiah Bradley, who was a test subject for the super soldier serum before Steve Rogers. However, it made him mentally unstable, and it eventually led him to be kind of catatonic. And this was all before Steve Rogers, and this was all done to even Steve. Steve didn't even know until years when he came out of hibernation. So, and yes, Steve does hold, and Bucky do hold Eli's Isaiah stood for. And there is a cool little story they did in Captain America a while back where they talked about Steve and Bucky, how they visit Isaiah Bradley once every month, or at least they try to. It's really cool. But Eli in here is just really cool. You understand why he's kind of an asshole to everyone, because he really feels like he has something to prove. And for some reason, I do like that over-the mask he wears. It's just really cool. And his costume is very reminiscent of Bucky. And all the characters in here are very likable, but I gotta admit, Iron Man and Captain America are trying to shut them down. And even after they defeat Kang, Steve is like, nope, you can't still be you're just kids, you can't do this. Even though you defeated our greatest enemy ever, you still can't do this. And they even said it out loud, if you ever try to, do any more superhero activity, we will shut you down. But we all know that was later changed around, that Steve gave them the, permission to be Young Avengers full-time. But I really liked it. The other characters in here are Kate Bishop, who later became Hawkeye for a while. She took the identity of Hawkeye. And Cassie Lang, who was the daughter of Scott Lang, the second Ant-Man. And they do some really cool stuff with Cassie in here, that she feels like she deserves carrying on her father's legacy as Ant Girl, or as she later calls herself, Stature. It's really cool, especially there is some fun dialogue between Kate and Eli that I really enjoyed. Not a lot. I can't really find a lot of fault in this comic. I just say, if you enjoy, young teen superhero comics, like Teen Titans or New Warriors, I definitely say, if you have not picked this up, why haven't you? But all in all, guys, this is just really good. I don't really think I need to say more, but yeah, guys, definitely this is a 5 out of 5 for me. And yeah, pick it up.